Hi, my name is Amber, and I help to lead the youth group at Kishwaukee Bible Church. And one of the things that we started doing this school year is a segment that we call Press Pause. And that's where we take a little break in the middle of our normal Wednesday night, and we invite our students to engage with God and to connect with God in a unique way. Our Press Pause segments are usually fairly reflective, and they're also interactive. So we're looking to engage God in a way that is maybe a little different than what we're used to. And so I want to invite you all to participate in a Press Pause with me this morning. So typically they connect to a theme about God or something that we've been studying. And so this morning's is going to be on the subject of praise and helping us to praise God. This last week on our Thursday night women's Zoom call, we looked at Psalm 103, and the first two verses of that say, "Bless the Lord, O my soul. All that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits." And the question was raised, what does it mean to bless God? Because isn't he the one who gives all the blessings? How do we bless God? And so thinking about that, I did a little research, and what that really means is to adore God for all of his blessings. A lot of translations translate that word praise. Like it's telling God how great he is and how amazing he is, and all of the things that he's done that we want to just express to him how thankful we are. So I'm going to invite you as a family to bless God and spend a little time doing that together. So what you're going to do first is grab some paper. It can just be plain white paper. If you want, got some colored construction paper, or if you're a scrapbooker and you want to use fancy colored stuff, that's good. And you're just going to cut some strips of paper, however many you think you want to need. Doesn't matter, you can cut more as you go along. And then take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever fits best with kind of you and your time frame, and think about this week. Think about how are ways that you have seen God? How have you seen his character? How have you encountered him? What are some things that, ways that he's blessed you that you just really want to tell him how great and how amazing he is that he showered those on you? And so then write those down, one on each piece of paper. So you're going to write one thing down and then maybe think a little bit more, write something else down. I'm really grateful for the flowers that are blooming because they remind me about God's goodness in the middle of dark times. I'm grateful for God's provision and taking care of our family this week. Whatever, take that time, write it down. And then after everyone in your family is finished, then you're going to come together and you're going to share what you wrote. You're going to speak those praises aloud to each other and to God. And then, once you've done that, you're going to link them together. And this is just a visual reminder of the fact that we're going to lift our praises up to God together. So you'll make a nice long chain of your praises, and then I'd encourage you to put that up somewhere high. We've put ours up here, where you can just lift God's praises up. And after you've shared those things, then maybe someone in your family or more than one person in your family can take a couple minutes to pray and say, God, we want to lift you high. We want to praise and adore you for all the ways that you have blessed us. And you are so good and you are so great. Help us to see that. Help us to remember who you are, to praise you with all that we are, and to not forget the ways that you have blessed us. This is just a way to encourage us to have our eyes looking for that. And if you want to this week, you can continue to add things to your chain, or this could just be a one-time thing. So that's your Press Pause. I'd invite you and encourage you to go ahead and literally press pause right now on whatever device you're using and do that together. You know your family better though. If now is not a good moment for that and you want to come back to that later today or at some point this week, you have the freedom to do that. Some of you are maybe thinking, this feels kind of silly. Like, I don't want to make a chain. I'm too old for that. Or whatever your reason for feeling like this just doesn't fit you, let me encourage you to give it a try anyway. I found that sometimes when I do the things that maybe feel a little uncomfortable or that I wouldn't normally, that I've been surprised at how I connect with God in a fresh way, in a different way, because I did something a little out of my comfort zone. So let me encourage you to give this a try. I hope that you encounter God in some new and surprising ways through this.